Tore the fucking door handle off. Alright. Sorry, this took me a little bit. I was trying to get a movie out the door. So anyway, I took your suggestions of which section to narrate, and I chose out of the suggestions, I chose the Kasabian scene where Stark gives him the asphodel seed, because that's, I think, might be my favorite scene from the book. So we're gonna record that one, re-record that one. Yeah, so let's see. Background, in case you've forgotten, Stark was previously offered an asphodel seed that would grant him any wish, anything he desired, in return for letting the angel Zadkiel go and not hunting her anymore. He turned that down, but then had an idea of what he could do with the asphodel seed. And remember that Kasabian has a mechanical body that was made by Manimal Mike, so that's been his life. All right, so we're picking up right after Stark just got his ass kicked and then kicked Zadkiel's ass. So it's the end of that fight, after she blips out of existence. Sorry, spoiler alerts, if anyone hasn't listened yet or read yet. So let's get our breath going, because we just had a fucking fight. When I can move again, I hunt through the wreckage by the sofa until I find the asphodel seed. With it tight in my fist, I shadow stumble, and come out across town, right in front of Max Overdrive. Candy and Alessa are still partying at Bamboo House, so I'm alone with Kasabian. I knock on his door. Go away! It's me, Cass. Then go far away and fuck off! I go inside and sit down. Thanks for the invitation. He's still just a pile of wreckage on his bed. He holds up his one good arm and gives me the finger. Make yourself at home, since I'm in no condition to throw you out. I look around and find a couple of dirty glasses. You have any of that Suntory left? I thought we could have a drink. To what? Vidoc, you asshole. He stops whining and looks serious. Yeah, I heard about that. I know you two are close. Sorry. What, no shots at me for being sentimental or a death trap? You really must be feeling low. Don't worry, I still think you're a prick. It's just that, unlike you, I don't kick a man when he's down. You're saying you're a better person than me. Kasabian thinks about it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Then let's drink to that. Where's the bottle? On the floor. He's done a good job on it. The bottle is about 3/4 empty. Still, there's plenty left for what I need to do. I pour one drink and set it on the floor by my foot, then pour a second glass, drop in the asphodel seed, and give it to Kasabian. I hold up my drink in a toast. To Vidoc, like you and me, one of a fucked up kind. I'll drink to that, he says. We both down our drinks. Mine is smooth with that slightly hot, fruit-flavored aftertaste. Kasabian downs his. Only his face looks funny. He chokes and coughs. Keeps coughing. Finally, he spits something into his hand. It's the asphodel seed. What's this? He says. Nothing, it's medicine. Eat it. He leans back on the bed and looks at me. After all this time, you're finally trying to kill me. What's the matter? Killing the old French guy wasn't enough for you? What's the plan? You kill me, move in here, and win Candy back? It ain't gonna work, asshole. I told you, she's gone. You're nothing to her now but a sad old mutt she's too sentimental to put down. Just eat the goddamn seed, Cass. No, I'm not going to be another notch on your belt. You want to kill me? Put your gun to my head so I can look you in the eye. I set down my glass and put my hands together. I promise you, I'm not trying to poison you or hurt you in any way whatsoever. Your existence hurts me. You walking the streets, getting drunk at a bar I can't get to, eating donuts at a shop I can't walk to. Everything about you is a pain in my non-existent ass. My blood pressure is going up, but I take a breath. You want donuts? I'll bring you some tomorrow. How many do you want? What kind? I'll fucking fill this place with donuts. Kasabian holds out the seed. You think I want food from you when you try to poison me? I might be pathetic, but I'm not dumb. Get out of here, he says, and take your poison with you. He throws the asphodel seed at me. It bounces off my coat and under his bed. Ah, shit! I get on my hands and knees and crawl underneath. It's not pretty. Fuck, Cass, have you swept under here once? It's like the goddamn Amazon rainforest. Tumbleweeds everywhere. He flails his one good arm at me. There aren't any tumbleweeds in the Amazon rainforest, you moron. He manages to tag me a couple of times with his damn metal hand. On top of my other injuries, it really hurts. Then my hand lands on something. Got it! I come out from under the bed and blow the last of the dust off the seed. Kasabian looks genuinely scared now. I'm not swallowing your fucking poison. I'm telling you it's not poison. Then you eat it. I can't. There's only one, and it's for you. He looks at the seed. Is that from your buddy Vidoc? I bet he had all kinds of poisons around. Did he give you that to get me out of here? Then he does a kind of clumsy crab walk away from me on the bed. Or did you give that to him? Did you kill the Frenchman? You're psycho, Stark, you know that? You're a goddamn psycho. I sit back down in the chair. Cass, you're eating this seed. It's not going to kill you, and you're going to thank me when it's over. You're going to have to kill me to make me eat that thing? That doesn't even make sense. He cowers in the corner where his bed meets the wall. Get out of here, or I'll tell Alessa, and she'll never let you back in here. I consider that possibility for a minute. Then I consider another one. Candy's advice not to kidnap people. Respect their boundaries. Listen to them. But then I think of Janet, and what she said after we got back from her being the main event at a sacrifice. What comes to mind is this. Like me, Kasabian isn't exactly people. And sometimes, you have to make a kid cry because they need a shot. I grab him. Open your mouth, Cass. No! Open it. No! This time, he says it with his teeth clamped shut. I say, you need your flu shot. He frowns. Before, I just called you a psycho, but you really are one. You've gone around the fucking bend. I lunge at him, get hold of his fat, stupid face, and start prying his jaws open. He squirms and screams and grunts. Also, he's pounding me in the balls with his one good hand. But in the end, I'm stronger than him. I finally get his teeth apart to shove in the seed. Then I push them back together so he can't spit it out. Swallow! I yell. Swallow! He shakes his head frantically. Finally, when I can't think of anything else to do, I grab the side of his head and bang it into the wall. When he's a little dazed, I pour whiskey down his throat. He thrashes around and whiskey goes all over him, all over me, and all over the bed, but he finally swallows the damn seed. Horrified, he looks at me with tears running down his face. Or maybe it's whiskey. I took some in my eye. I can't really see well right now. Well, that's it, he says. The end of the line. Hell, maybe I deserve this. Killed by a monster I helped make. Yeah, that's it. You finally got the last of us. The people you crawled out of hell to murder. I hope it feels good. You know what? I don't even hate you anymore. You're doing me a favor. Fuck this life. Even when Manimal Mike made his goddamn Tin Woodsman body for me, I've been miserable. This is good. I'm ready to go. Thank you, Stark. You're a real pal. A pile of festering puke, but a real pal. He closes his eyes and lies back on the bed. Cass, just shut up and let it happen. He opens one and says, You're going to stay and watch, aren't you, you ghoul? I take back every nice thing I said. I don't deserve this. No, I say. You probably don't. He twists around on the bed like he's rolling around with stomach cramps. Shit! He yells. What is this stuff? Oh, God! It hurts! Hang on, it'll be over soon. I grab Kasabian's head as the metal armature of his body falls away. I kick it onto the floor and set him back down. He's moaning now. I can't tell if he's awake or having some kind of seizure. It goes on for a few minutes. Eventually, he opens his eyes. He gets one look at me and puts his hands to his face. You prick. You followed me to hell. Oh, he thinks he's dead, right?
You prick! You followed me to hell! Leave me alone! Why don't you go kick Mason in the ass for a while? Oh, I hurt all over!
You're not in hell, Cass. You're still in your filthy fucking room. And if you want to kick my ass, why don't you get up and do it? He pulls his hands from his face and looks at them, then his pudgy body. He wiggles his weirdly long toes. I point to his foot. What's going on? What's going on down there?
My toes? They're a family trait, you jerk. They're from my mother. And why are you staring at my feet?
Because you have them.
Yeah, I noticed.
He looks at me, still a little suspicious.
That's what this heat was for? To give me my body back?
It was a wish charm. It gives you whatever you want. Good thing you weren't hungry. You could have ended up with 300-pound fritter. You could have ended up a 300-pound fritter. He makes a face at me.
I don't like fritters, you mook. Those are your things. I like people food. Now get out and let me get dressed.
I wipe some of the whiskey off my coat and limp for the door.
What's with your leg?
He says. An angel kicked my ass tonight.
Good.
Just before the door closes, I hear the absolute smallest
"Thanks, man,"
ever uttered on earth. Anytime, Cass. That's it. I love that scene. I think it's super sweet. Hope you've enjoyed Ballistic Kiss. Thanks for watching, listening, all of the above, reading. Later. Stop.